ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Eureka Farms here in Farming Simulator 19 with me, CWATTY. I have finished the oat harvesting. The oat harvesting is complete. I'm now taking my oats and we're going to sell them. Which means, unfortunately, I've got to travel all the way down to the transport company for the best price. Then we've got to come back and get the straw collected. Now, first things off the bat, game has launched okay for me today. I've not had to delete my key bindings, which means they're all exactly the same as they were in the last video, which is great. It turns out I'm not having a problem. It's not a problem with my wheel that's causing my game launching and crashing issues. I actually did some experimentation the other day because I've emailed Giants about it, and although Giants haven't responded to me yet with anything helpful, the only thing Giants have responded to me with currently is they keep complaining that my log file isn't complete, and I need to send them a complete log without removing anything. And I'm like, I'm not removing anything from my log. My log file is being generated when I launch the game, and it is being generated up to the point where the game crashes. So if there's stuff missing from the log file, that's because your game has crashed. But it's a bit weird. I do know that if you are using any launch options or launch commands with Farm Sim, like to remove the intro videos, like the dash restart on your executable. I do. I set launch commands in, obviously in Steam. I've got no intro videos, the no restart. So every time you launch the game, it just opens up straight at the menu. You don't have to sit and watch all the little videos and listen to the music and all that stuff. It's the same when you exit from the game. It just takes you straight back to the menu. You don't have to watch all the intro videos and all that rubbish again. So I have that launch command set. I also obviously have the developer command tag, so I can use the developer console to check on things and check for errors in game and be able to do things to obviously manage my Let's Plays. I obviously haven't used that as greatly since we obviously got the Easy Dev Commands mod, because the Easy Dev Commands mod does make it a lot easier to enter a lot of the console commands I was previously having to do via typing in, but I still have the launch command active because you need it for all the things like being able to run around at super speed and stuff, right, and being able to fly, which is great when you're doing your map reviews and map tours and everything, and mod reviews. So yeah, I have launch commands, and I also have the frame rate, disable frame rate limit command. So every time I launch the game, those are the three things that gets applied. And I've got a funny feeling that by having those launch commands, it does stop the log file from being populated with things like your system information. For example, my log doesn't show my CPU, my RAM, my graphics card information and stuff like that. And I think that's maybe what the Giants people, the Giants support guy is complaining about. But I can't do anything about that. If your log doesn't generate the information when you're using the launch commands, that's a problem with your game. It's not a problem with me. That's a problem with your game. Your game should still do. Should still generate a proper system log, even if you're using command parameters, different custom command parameters on your log file. So yeah, Giants haven't been very helpful, but I have recorded a video which I have sent to Giants, or have linked to Giants, which actually shows the actual cause of the problem I've been having. And it stems from, if I have any kind of web browser open on my PC, if I have Chrome open, if I have Firefox open, if I have Microsoft Edge open. I don't know why anyone would ever have Edge open, but hey ho. I've tested it with every single browser installed on my PC, and if I have a web browser open in the background on my computer and try to launch Farm Sim, that's what's causing the crash. If I close all my web browsers and don't have a browser open, the game launches fine like it's done today, and I don't have any issues. So I don't know what's caused that. The fact that it is every single web browser suggests to me it's not a specific browser issue. Originally I thought, oh, maybe it's because I use Google Chrome primarily, like I would imagine most people do. I thought, oh, maybe it's a Chrome thing. Maybe it's something that Chrome's done. Maybe they've done an update recently that's broke something and it's causing a problem. But the fact that it does it with Firefox and it does it with Edge says that it's not specific to Chrome, it's something that's specific to all browsers. So yeah, and the only thing I can think of is I've installed some Windows updates recently on my PC, or should I say my PC has installed some updates recently, some of which were tagged with the preview build, which means they're not actually, they're like test versions, and I wonder if some of those have caused the problem. I have tried to uninstall those. I have tried to uninstall all of those. Mods, those updates. I did spend a day doing it yesterday, uninstalling the ones that Windows would let me remove. There are some that sadly it won't let me remove. So I've tried testing Farm Sim again, and yeah, if I have a browser open, I can't launch the game. So I just need to make sure whenever I want to play Farm Sim, I launch the game first, then open all my browsers. So like when I'm streaming and stuff, I need to make sure I open my browsers and log into Twitch and stuff after I've already got the game running and already got the game set up. But at least we're getting somewhere. At least I'm not getting frustrated, because I thought, I can't believe for a minute I've bought a £700 steering wheel and pedals and that's the issue, and I can't use them with the game. That would be insane. Absolutely insane, you know? But anyway, here we go. Straw collecting. So this is going for TMR, we said. Or we'll be going into the TMR machine. We then need to get this field obviously re-prepped, replanned and repopulated. Now, another thing I want to quickly clarify based on the last video is the slight misunderstanding about my future plans and stuff. I did mention in the video I was thinking about maybe doing a new Let's Play series on a new map after Eureka Farms is finished, which would be my final Let's Play series for Farm Sim 19 before obviously FS22 comes out and I switch over and start playing and producing content on FS22. I then also said that maybe that Let's Play series I would do something a little bit different, in that I would maybe do a local host of my save, so potentially people could come and join me in my Let's Play series to assist me at certain times of the year, like harvesting when we need to I need to harvest, or seeding at the start of the year when I need to do all the seeding and we've got loads of stuff to do. I could maybe open and let people come and play with me and be a part of the Let's Play video. But that seemed to cause a bit of confusion, and people thought I was referencing coming and playing on this map, and people were like, nah, this map's not very interesting, I wouldn't want to, I don't like this map. Yeah, I wasn't going to open this map up. This map is definitely single player. As I say, if I do any multiplayer stuff, or was thinking of doing any invite multiplayer stuff, it would be on the next map I choose to play. The final, if you like, map I choose to play on this game. So don't jump the gun. Don't go saying, oh, I'm not going to play and I'm not going to watch and all that just because you don't like this map. I would say think about it. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. I also, having had obviously a couple of days to reflect on that last video, some of the ranty things I kind of said in that video regarding viewers on videos, viewers on streams, subscribers on streams and subscribers on YouTube and stuff, I do appreciate that we are in a situation now whereby in a lot of places the whole lockdown stay at home thing has been kind of relaxed and is being rolled back, so there are potentially more people now having to actually go back to their real places of work, going back to their real places of school and education. They're no longer at home, they're no longer working from home or schooling from home, which means they maybe don't have as much free time to sit and watch videos and sit and watch streams, and that could be the reason why over the last month or so I've started to see the drop off in the viewer numbers and the subscriber numbers, because people unfortunately are now back to their normal lives, their normal routines pre-COVID, and aren't able to watch the content anymore. I understand that now, having had a chance to think about it. That could very well be it. It's the same for why, like I was talking about the Twitch subscribers dropping. Again, if you're now back at work and you're now back in your offices or factories or wherever it is you work, and you're not able to watch the internet all day, you might feel that paying to follow someone on Twitch or subscribe to somebody on Twitch is now no longer an option now, because you don't get to, particularly if my stream, when I stream, doesn't line up with when obviously you are able to watch. If my live streams take place at a time of the day where you are unfortunately working, and you can't watch the streams live, you might think it's not worth me being a sub anymore, and you've unsubscribed. Yeah, I can understand and see that aspect of things as well. I also would say to people that have done that, have you considered the fact that you can watch the streams at a time that's convenient to you after the stream? The VODs are always up. My past broadcasts stay on Twitch for however long it is they stay on Twitch for before they get deleted, with the exceptions of the ones that I do actually highlight, which stay on the channel forever. Obviously, I also put a lot of the VODs onto the YouTube channel. Certainly the Slovak stuff I've been doing, a lot of my Twitch VODs I put on the YouTube channel, which again allows you to watch them and catch up with them at your own convenience, you know. So I've probably said this a couple of times in the past, and this is certainly how I do things with when I subscribe to channels on Twitch, when I subscribe to different creators, I don't just do it based on the fact that, oh, I'm watching their live streams. I also look at that sub as being my way of paying them to have access to their VODs and all their other content. So for example, the Twitch streamers that I subscribe to that also do YouTube, I sit there and look at that as my Twitch sub is also paying for the YouTube stuff they do as well. It's two for the price of one. You know? It's two for the price of one there, people. So it's a thank you to them for the YouTube content as well as the live streams. Because again, for a lot of creators, me included, YouTube doesn't pay you anything. all the videos you put out on YouTube are effectively, they're a cost, because there's stuff that I've invested time in, energy into, that makes nothing for me, makes nothing back for me, apart from it puts my name out there, it gets attention on me. Whereas obviously the Twitch subs actually do pay me. The Twitch sub does pay me and does reward me. Okay, I only get like 50% of your subs. If you pay $4.99 a month to subscribe to me, I only get like £2.50 of that. Twitch takes the other half, which is quite depressing. But the way I look at it, and the way perhaps people should look at it, is not that Twitch sub. If you give me that $4.99 a month, you're not just giving me that for Twitch. Think of it like you are giving me that for Twitch and the YouTube. You know, you're giving me that for everything. You're giving me that $4.99 for the fact that you can go onto my channel and watch over 1,800 videos that I've uploaded in the whole time that I've been doing this video making malarkey. So, whilst obviously everyone's gut instinct is, oh, he's not streaming that much anymore, oh, I'm going to stop subscribing, perhaps think of the bigger picture. That, you know, I'm putting out a lot of content weekly on YouTube here, and when I do jump on the Twitch and stream, that's an addition to the content I'm putting out here on the YouTube every week. You know, so just bear that in mind, people, is what I'm saying. This will probably eat all the straw. I've got a feeling this will eat all the straw. And this will make all the TMR. Or it's going to be very close. I think it holds about 1 million litres, this silo, fermenting silo. But now, coming on to another topic today, briefly. Content on the channel going forward a bit. Obviously, I've tried different videos recently, playing different games that haven't been well received and well viewed by people, so I'm not going to be doing those. I've had people vocally express to me that if I play certain games, they're not going to watch them, i.e. if I play Football Manager, they're not going to watch. That's fine. If Football Manager is not your cup of tea, I accept that. There are, however, like I said in the last video, a lot of people, and potentially a lot of people out there that will watch. So it's a chance for me to gain new viewers. So whilst I might be playing something that doesn't interest you per se, you've still got the benefit of all the other content on the channel now that does interest you, which you can still watch and re-watch. And I will be trying some different things. There is one game I am thinking of having a bit of a look at. No, it's not Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, because as it got pointed out to me, I did make a mistake the other day when I said it released on the 6th of May. It doesn't. It doesn't release on the 6th of May, or it didn't. They were very naughty, the developer or publisher of that game, because they showed the release date of a completely different game on the page. They gave you the demo for the game to whet your appetite, and then what the cheeky flippers did, the cheeky little flippers, they put a release date for a completely different game on the page for Car Mechanic Simulator. And what that meant was that if you weren't paying attention to the website, to the Steam store page, like I wasn't, you could have accidentally bought the wrong game. you could have bought a game called Farm Manager 2021. Which, obviously, if you wanted to play Car Mechanic Simulator and you ended up with Farm Manager 2021, you might have been incredibly disappointed and incredibly angry and upset, and you may have been going straight to Steam demanding a refund. Fully support you in that one. The publishers were deceptive and misleading. They should have put a release date and a price for the game that you were looking at. So, you know, if you're on the Car Mechanic Simulator store page, they should perhaps put a release date for and a price for Car Mechanic Simulator on that page, you know, so as not to mislead and confuse potential customers. But as it stands, there is a game that's come out called Farm Manager 2021, and I might have a bit of a play of that. Might put out a couple of little videos on that, maybe to see if the farm sim players might like to have a look at that. I don't know if technically I'm breaking any rules or anything with Giants if I play a different farm game. Technically, as it's not a game where you are driving the tractors and doing the farming, you're just it's basically a tycoon game where you are managing little people to do work and managing a farm. You're not actually doing any of the work yourself. I don't think that kind of conflicts or contradicts with Farming Simulator, and I don't think Giants would be too upset with me if I did play a little bit of that game. But I probably need to double check, because the last thing I'd want to do is lose my partnership with them, because I've played a game that's not Farm Simulator and not made by Giants. So I need to double check that. But if I can play it and do a few little videos, that's something I could probably have a look at. What am I going to do? What do I want to do? I'm going to take this and have a bit of a play. The one thing I will say about Farm Manager 2021, I have watched a couple of videos from some people, from some YouTube creator types that are playing it. And what I would probably say is that if I was to play the game, I wouldn't be a total failure. A failure, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. You know, I won't be, you know, a colonel. That's probably a bit too on the nose there, isn't it? But what I've seen so far from the videos that I've watched of Farm Manager 2021 from these YouTubers is they've all jumped into the game and have not a fucking clue how to play it or how to do anything, because none of them have bothered to do the tutorial or the scenarios and work through the bit that teaches you how to play it. So if I decide to play the game and make some videos, guess where I'll be starting? Yeah, I'll actually start with the tutorials and teach everybody how to play the game as I learn how to play the game. I won't just jump into a map and spend 30 minutes randomly clicking buttons trying to figure out how you hire somebody or how you buy a tractor or you know how you get a field ploughed. You know, whilst I'm sure it makes for interesting viewing for someone, for me that was just irritating me. I was like, why didn't you learn to play the game before you sat down to make a video? Or better still, as you are doing a YouTube video and a YouTube series, why not teach your viewers how to play the game by going from the beginning? Do the tutorials, you know? So yeah, if I decide to play Farm Manager, everybody, and I'm allowed to do it, I will probably do the, like I say, I'll start with the tutorial and the intros to learn out how the game obviously works and how the menus work and where everything's found and how you do the basic things. And then I'll start on a map and see if I can build a massive farming empire. Right, I'm going to slowly spread this field because obviously we've just done what I need to do, we need to set up AB heading. Width that's going to be 30 meters. We're not going to do 30 meters, we're going to do 29. As you know, I'm a big fan of changing the have we got we have got the automatic application rate. I noticed my contractors have done their job. We have got grass seeded now on field 4. I don't know whether you saw that on the map. So we've got fields 8 and 9 seeded, field 4 seeded, field 3 seeded, field 6 is seeded. I don't know about nitrogen. Nitrogen's bad. Tell you what, quickly, shall we try field 3 and shall we do, just to show you that it's not good, can we do fertilising? No, there isn't an option to do fertilising. Okay, that's a bugger. That's a bugger. I'm gonna have to go fertilise myself then. Crap. I know I said precision farming doesn't work with, or the contractor mod doesn't work with precision farming anyway, but still. What I would have liked is the option to have just had a contractor go and fertilise the field just to show you how badly it does it with precision farming. But apparently it's not even an option, but liming is, which is strange. Liming is. I don't know if, like you say, in a game where you don't have it, whether you have the option to do fertilising, because unfortunately I don't have a game at the minute I can test, because all my games do have, sadly, precision farming installed and activated. So I don't have any non-precision farming saves that I can use to do the to test it. Maybe that's something for the next let's play. Maybe the next let's play I actually turn off precision farming and go back to vanilla to see how other mods work, and like the contractor mod here. But yeah, the contractor mod though, that does make me think the contractor mod is basically allowing me to play Farming Simulator 19 in Farm Manager mode, isn't it? It's almost like I'm combining the two games there. I'm combining Farm Manager with Farming Simulator, because I can call all these people to come and do jobs for me, and I don't have to do any of the work myself. Yeah, we'll get the slurry respread, or the digestate, should I say. all over this field. It'll be then, I don't think it requires ploughing, so it should be, we should just be able to come and cultivate it, I think, which will be fine. And then we can reseed it with something. Again, probably just smack oat back on it again, I think. Get plenty of straw. Because obviously all the straw that we've used today, collected today, has gone straight into the TMR maker. We haven't got any of it for bedding. We haven't. So I'm going to need more straw. Hence why we've planted wheat and we've planted barley on field 6 and on field 3 respectively. Like I say, though, I probably should have the I probably ought to have the sprayer out there with the normal in-game AI worker. Hire a worker and let them do the spraying on those 2 fields, because I feel that would be more beneficial. Get those fields sprayed, particularly before the crop grows. Again, maybe that's something I can look at doing next episode, next video. I can get the AI workers to fertilise fields 3 and 6 for me. I don't think I'll fertilise field 4 because it's grass and it's a massive field, so we should get more off it than we will field 7. Field 7, obviously, mentally made the note already on that field that once we mow the grass on that field next time, we'll plough that field up and we'll get it sown with something else. That'll probably become our sugar beet field. It will. So yes, folks, I'm going to carry on with the slurry spreading. It's also 1842 currently in game, which means I'm going to need, it's going to be dark soon, probably by the time I finish this. So I'll bring you back in the next video on the next day. Make sure you go ahead, click that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you have activated the notification bell. Leave your comments in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all again next time. For now, from me, cheerio.